Okay, Mr. Muscle and Fitness Future Cover Glazer. Wearing your dad's blazer. Mind Hazer, IPAzer. Dante Finiguera. Welcome him, everybody. Woo! Beautiful.
I have a trick.
What? We've got a winter weather system moving in. It's ice cold in here. What are you doing? Okay, let's see. I'm ready. Can they see you? Yeah. Wow. Could you rep 10 of those?
I used to.
Is there a name for that?
It's called the Wandering Squirrel.
The Wandering Squirrel. With my fractured shoulder, if I attempted that at the moment,
Yeah.
there would be a medevac helicopter landing in your driveway within the hour, and I would be purple, sweating. Good.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Check this out. I always forget to do this every time. Always forget.
Wake up at 3 a.m. Good. Drink
Good.
piss. Good. Who's that? Willink? Jocko? Yeah.
His son, I believe, made it through Buds.
Recently?
I think maybe a year ago. I think one of my buddies put him through. Just fun fact. I've never met him.
Put him through, like, supervised it.
Like was one of the instructors, one of his instructors.
Is
Said
there
he was
nepotism there, you think, or no?
I don't think so. He said he was just kind of quiet and just like a meathead kind of guy. Just
So is he in the teams? Do we know?
I believe so. I think so.
Wow.
I think he's at hashtag Team 3 possibly.
Team 3.
I don't know, man. I have no idea. I don't freaking.
Of course, the effing cellular. We've got Tanner FaceTiming. I'll just say hi for a moment. Tanner, you're on the pod. How'd you know?
I just had a little tingling feeling.
Okay, we'll make it brief because we're getting into some deep waters here. No, I'm kidding. But here, you can say hi to everyone really quick.
Hello, gang. I'm glad to tune in on the pod. I want the boys to keep up the good work. Let's go.
All right. Say hi to Dot.
Dot.
What's up, Tanner? Silverware.
May the be with you.
Oh wow.
Okay.
That's a good one.
We got to get you out of here.
Hey, give me some silverware stuff. Love that stuff. Laters. Later.
Okay, we'll cut that.
Jordan, every once in a while, I'll be showing Jordan some of the texts, and a lot of the times it'll say Tanner, and it'll like show a picture that he did. She's like, "Who's Tanner?" I'm like, "You need to know. You'll find out." What are we saying? Muscle Fitness Magazine.
Yeah, that threw me off. I shouldn't have answered. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Threw off the feng shui here.
Tanner's one of our biggest fans.
Yeah, Muscle and Fitness. Dante is up in a contest to be voted as a liaison and a cultural gatekeeper of the Muscle and Fitness world. So we need to get him the recognition and the eyes he needs to make this happen. We will put a link in the description of the YouTube here. If you're a listener and a friend of the show, click the link. You get a free vote every day. And if you have exponential funds, then don't put them in cryptocurrency. Put them in the Muscle and Fitness voting schedule.
Yes. Thank you, Cole.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Also, shout out to our Patreon. This it was made about 2 weeks ago. We're going to be putting out one bonus episode per month. So we'll be shooting that one next week. And then some behind-the-scenes stuff. And whatever monologues Dr. Cole wants to put out. Anyway, it's going to be linked in the description. Go check it out.
I'm going to be doing some excerpts from Othello. I'm going to be doing some classic Shakespeare, and then I will get into perhaps some more contemporary monologues that my acting coach and I have been working on. There will be wigs. There will be characters. So
Whiteface.
Yes, get over there and take a look.
Nice.
I'll be doing green face. I'll be portraying extraterrestrials. Anyways,
Doing green
did you know?
face.
I want to ask you this. Did you know that? I mean, you are a POC. We know this, but did you know that you are also an AMOG,
Wait, what's a POC?
a person of color?
What's AMOG?
You're an AMOG.
AMOG. AMOG.
Yes.
A man of, I want to say genitalia, but that's not it. A man of a gradient. A man of gradient.
Alpha male of the group.
Wow.
Have you ever heard the term MOG?
Yes, I have heard MOG.
It's
yes.
it's more of a Gen Zer
Yeah,
term.
mogging
To
or whatever.
I'm going to
Okay.
mog on you. He totally
Male
mogged
of
on
group?
me. Well, I think it is derivative of AMOG.
AMOG.
And you're the
Mogging me.
alpha male of the group.
Got it.
So if you're mogging, you're just alphaing someone. You're just
I see.
dominating them
Wow.
in every sense.
Wow.
You
I
can
don't
money
feel that
mog.
way.
I've learned you can money mog. You've got
Power
fatter-
MOG. The power MOG.
Power mog. What's a power mog? Strength.
Our friend Alex Jones talks about it, where he would like go on like jets of like billionaires, and they would like the first thing they would do would grab his balls and like it's kind of like a power thing. Like, what are you gonna do about it?
Yes. Wow.
You know, maybe like slap the face.
Yeah. Sure.
Power MOG.
Yes. Yeah, and I don't condone mogging. I think we should
Gotta respect.
treat our brethren as equals. Do to others as unto done to them, or however it goes.
Yeah.
I just had a
There
conniption
will be
there.
a judgment day, so stand by,
St-
moggers. Yeah, but what about Sigma? Is Sigma is the ultimate threshold? It's like alpha, and then Sigma is just the absolute, like, they don't care about being alpha. It's like, that's how alpha
I
it is.
guess I'm
Would
not
be
sure
Sigma?
exactly what Sigma is. I do know about Ligma, but I don't know about Sigma.
It's Ligma.
Huh?
Ligma
Ligma butt.
butt?
Anyways,
Wow.
the Gen Zers, they've got a little too much screen time, I think.
Yeah. Do you like, you know what mewing is?
I think mewing is part of mogging.
Mewing
it's
is
a
part of mogging.
subgenre of mogging. What is mewing?
Mewing is kind of like the whole, like putting your, like, chin out.
Is that like it's like more of like a sly mog or like a feminine mog almost?
Yeah, I guess it's a feminine mog. Jordan actually, we saw Wuthering Heights on Valentine's Day.
Sure.
Have you seen that?
No, I'm familiar though.
And obviously Jacob LaGuardia, whatever the hell his name is. Jacob.
Jacob LaGuardia International Airport. Jacob E. Lordy.
Jacob Elordi.
E. Lordy, is he a cutie?
E. Lordy.
Okay.
He has, now that I'm realizing it, he has a good jawline, but
Well,
it's pointy.
he might be looks maxing.
He looks maxing.
That's another term.
Yeah, looks maxing for sure. And he's pointy. So, and she was really liking, after the film, I was doing his pretend accents, and so I'd like go up to him and be like, "You don't know what you want, Jordan." And I would like go up to her and stick my chin out.
Very cute.
And she really liked it. And I'm just like, great, now I need to have a freaking pointy chin the rest of my life.
Well, then you're going to have to go to Home
need-
Depot and get yourself a Craftsman hammer, and you slowly tap on your jaw and create microfractures that then calcify and strengthen your jaw.
Yeah.
Or you buy there's all sorts of looks maxing equipment. You know, you buy one of those rubber things and you chew on it to look
Jaws size? Yeah.
What is it?
Jaws size.
Jawser size?
Yes. I bought it for someone in 2018 for a white elephant gift.
Really?
Yes.
Did they appreciate it?
I think they did.
Okay.
And I think now they're at SEAL Team 6. Ah!
Maybe that's why they did become a operator.
That's probably we were in Iraqistan, so Yes, it was.
You purchased it in Iraqistan?
No, I purchased it on Amazon. It got shipped to Iraq.
Amazon delivers to Fallujah?
To Fallujah, yes.
That's insane.
Wasn't in Fallujah, but yes, it delivers to the country of Iraq.
Wow.
Hashtag freaking K1. Hashtag Mosul. Hashtag false flag. Hashtag
WMDs.
Tora Bora. WMDs. Hashtag weapons cache.
Benghazi.
Hashtag Benghazi. Hashtag lizard people. Did you see they got Tucker trapped up and detained?
So yes, I just saw a brief headline and I didn't get past it. So Netanyahu has detained Tucker Carlson. Do we have to free Tucker? Is it hashtag free Tucker?
Hashtag free Tucker.
What
the
happened?
word on the street is that he went and interviewed Mike Huckabee, and specifically the Israeli people did not want him in the country. So he stayed in the airport and interviewed Mike Huckabee in the airport. And then I guess when the interview was done, maybe it got hostile, maybe it got heated, but they took his executive producer, another producer, and him, and I guess they took their passports and like interrogated, questioned them in like a separate room or something like that. So it wasn't like handcuffs kind of thing, but it was like,
and then let him go.
Hey, you're not going. You're talking to us.
But then he got to leave.
I believe so. But Tucker and his team were saying we were interrogated, we were detained for a little bit. The Israel government saying, no, we do this to everyone.
No, they were just
And then-
flexing their power on Tucker because they don't like him.
Exactly.
For sure.
Yeah, exactly. Flexing, and then who knows? Maybe they're taking him. Maybe they're planting things on him. Well, planting stuff in his briefcase, planting stuff in his passport. You know,
His Alps,
plant, huh?
his
His
nicotine
Alps.
pouches are illegal.
Yep, which they sell at my my smoke shop. So that's fun.
They have Alps?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I tried one.
Did you like it?
I did. Yeah. Trevor Pierce, shout out. Thanks, brother.
Who's Mike Huckabee again?
He was the governor of, I want to say, Alabama or Arkansas, and then he was maybe in Trump's first cabinet or something.
Uh-huh.
I don't freaking know.
Is he an ally? Do Tucker?
He's a Christian Z. He's a Christian Z.
Uh-huh. But he
And,
agreed to interview with Tucker.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's ambassador to Israel right now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the ambassador to Israel. Yeah.
Okay, I do know who he is.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw an interview recently, I think, where he said he was put on this planet to do what he's doing or something like that.
And then his daughter might have been like the press secretary for a little bit.
Okay, I'm
something
familiar
that.
now. Yeah, okay, interesting.
He kind of looks like an owl mixed with a bush baby.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah. And then amidst all this, former President Barack Obama goes on an arbitrary podcast and casually proclaims that aliens are real. Did you see that?
I haven't looked at anything about that. I've just seen Sean Ryan say, I guess aliens are real. I'm just like, what's up? I have no idea.
Well,
Yeah, what happened? What happened?
Sean Ryan's take on it, which,
Yeah.
I think has some credibility,
Yeah.
is that amidst the unfolding and the implication of the unfolding of the largest political scandal maybe ever, world stage scandal through the Epstein files, probably the largest single unfolding of a scandal, a salacious, incriminating scandal ever. I mean, what do you compare it to? Watergate or something?
Yeah.
Like we're
Watergate.
in it right now, or maybe it's over, according to Bondi. She says there's going to be no more files released. Allegedly, I've heard what was released is around 2% of the total amount. But anyways, in the middle of this, where the entire political class, no matter the party in this country, is in one way or another named, implicated, guilty, Obama and Michelle, I don't think their names pop up in, we would have heard about it by now, in the same light as Clinton, as Bill or as Trump or something. It would have been a bigger scandal if Obama was in there like that. I don't think he is, but he's going to, they're all playing ball together. They're boys. Bill and Donald are boys. I think Barack and Donald are boys. I think they're all behind the curtain, pulling the same strings and have the same end goals and stuff. So anyways, Obama goes on a podcast. I'm not even sure whose it was. It's not a major platform, I don't think. And the guy asks him the redundant question that Letterman has asked presidents for years, and Kimmel does it. So if it was me on day one, I would say, where's the aliens? And then they have a laugh about that. Obama's asked by this podcast guy, are aliens real? And he goes, yes, they're real, but the way people think about it I don't think they're in some underground base in Area 51. Like, he tongue-in-cheeks his way through it, but he says, yes, they're real, which is, you can believe. Is he just saying it like, if you asked me and I said yes because I believe so, and that's just another guy in his personal opinion? Sure. But he knows how the things that come out of his mouth are going to be interpreted as one of those powerful and recognized figures that's ever lived. And then Sean Ryan has a take where in the middle of the Epstein stuff, you're going to like, tell me this isn't a planted kind of distraction or whatever else.
You don't casually say aliens are real.
I loosey-gooseyed my way around that. We went down a couple different paths. I was trying to get my focal point out. I'm sorry to the listeners if that was unlistenable, but
I was tracking.
We're healing our brains together on TTPG. TTTPG.
TTTPG. No, cool. That was good. I was tracking.
Thank you, Don.
I think it's completely fake. You don't casually say aliens are real on a podcast, and you're the president.
What do you mean fake?
Him saying that. I haven't even heard it yet, or heard what he said on the podcast.
Well, he did say it. What do you mean? You think he was in one way or another instructed to, or strategically said that? Like what Sean Ryan is saying? Yeah. Or you think everyone, of course, is just going to overanalyze everything?
I need to hear him say it. I need to watch it. But if he said, like, if he's trying to, like, put out there being like, yeah, I think aliens are real, and, like...
No, he said unequivocally, like, yes, they are. Like, he knew.
Like, he knew?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think... What podcast was it?
I have no idea. Yeah. I just saw the clip. I'd never seen it before.
Yeah.
But it's weird that he agrees to do some...
Yeah, you don't... I think that's... You don't casually do that.
And he was courtside at the All-Star game. He's, like, getting out there, making himself lovable, I think, in the midst of all this.
Yeah. Yeah. That's false, my mans.
That's what I do.
That's false.
You seen that when he nails the three?
No. That's what I do.
He sinks a 3-pointer as he's like leaving a gym. He's in a gym doing an interview or something, and then the guy throws him the ball. He just swishes it, of course, and he has like a N95 on. And as he's walking out, he pulls it down. He's like, "That's what I do."
Grape. Yeah. The only thing confusing. Oh, yeah, and they got Prince Andrew, right?
I think he was arrested.
Arrested today. Wild news. Of course they're going to...
Andy seems to be the whipping boy for this whole scandal.
Yeah.
They've just decided, let's just kill him publicly, and maybe everyone will be happy enough with it.
100%.
Yeah.
I have this weird, odd... No, this is a hot take. I'm not saying...
Hot take.
Completely... I'm just putting this out there to see where it flies. I'm improvising my own thoughts. Trump. I have not read all the files on Trump in the Epstein files.
Sure.
I have not read everything. I haven't read a lot. I just know he was implicated at being there. I don't know anything. If you know more things, please let me know. I still have a weird feeling that what he did might not be as egregious as everyone else, specifically because of the Butler shooting.
How does that tie into it?
I think that's such a critical moment for me. I don't know. It's something about it's giving me the spidey senses, giving me the heebie-jeebies, to where something like that doesn't just happen randomly. A bullet nicking your ear on iron sights doesn't just friggin' happen. You know, like it just seems like bigger powers were in play. And I'm just like, maybe he was going to disrupt the system and let out these files. Maybe that whole Butler thing will come up and they're like, oh, they're going to kill me. And now I have to play ball. And I cannot let these files out because they're serious. They're going to kill me. So now I need to kind of like do the whole like, what's this Epstein guy? Who we're still talking about him? Maybe that's it. I'm just saying, maybe it is a play, knowing how serious they are about killing him. I'm just saying,
I would have
maybe.
Because
the Butler thing did happen. people died, and his ear got nicked.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they were trying to kill him. Someone was, and you don't just nick an ear like that. Is a pretty. I mean, it's hard to explain that situation now. The fact if Donald is in the Epstein files, why did they try to kill him then? That wasn't just a kid that on the roof with a iron sight that nicked his ear, you know? Or maybe it was.
Yeah.
Like, try to explain.
But maybe it was too. It might have been.
Well, with his whole scrubbed apartment and that whole, like, go back to Butler and talk about that.
Well, I understand that, but I think there still can be a larger conspiracy at play while still having that kid as the one to carry it out. Like, you know, like MK Ultra style.
Yeah.
Like, they're not going to have anybody do it, but they're going to convince someone to do it. And my question would be, because it nicked his ear and we can deduce that was a fail and that they wanted it to go right into the middle of his forehead. If they wanted it then, why don't they would still want it now? So why, I feel like if a true global cabal of satanic, puppeteers wants him dead, they will just do it another way at another time. Maybe, I don't wish death upon anyone. I don't want to see that happen. Maybe that, who knows what the future holds, but I don't know. It's like, they're just going to, it's not like that was their one shot and they're not going to do it again, and they're not marksman enough to be like, let's just shoot his ear on the public stage as a warning. I don't think, that's impossible.
Sight, no. The only thing I'm thinking, I was going through like two thoughts to where maybe he's in it as heavy as Bill and everyone is.
That's
in
what
there,
I would lean more towards, honestly.
But then
at this point,
they're still in this whole like cabal of people that are trying to protect. They still want maybe not Trump in. They don't want Trump to be the one in office. Even though he was on Epstein Island, he did stuff. Maybe they just don't want him in. They want to take him out.
Yeah, well, he'll be gone sooner than we know it, and we'll face another president. It'll be interesting to see what happens. AOC got up and started doing what seems to be like her preliminary campaign style press junkets and interviews and speeches, and she just gave a speech, and it was very obvious to me that she's way in over her head. Did you see anything? Did you see her speaking?
No.
I think she'll run for president.
Probably.
I think she will.
She was at Erica?
God. She was at some sort of global initiative about global security conference. I don't know what it was. But she was taking questions, and they asked her what does the future of America look like? And she said, well, Trump, we don't want what he's doing now, where he wants North America and South America as his personal sandbox and a totalitarian, Putin style Russia, where he's the ultimate overlord of his territory. But then she goes on to saying that she would want to resupply the world with our assistance. Like, she's saying like a neocon, almost like a neoconservative viewpoint, being like an ultra liberal herself. She's basically saying like, no, we would spread our influence throughout the world, but it'll be in a positive way to help everyone. And it's like, no, the liberal take always has been like, don't go disrupt other countries and be their world police. Like, America shouldn't be the world police. And her answer really sounded like we're going to be the world police again, and not, I don't know. It was weird. And then they asked her about Taiwan, and they're like, if China invades Taiwan, would you commit to boots on the ground? And she flubbed her way through it. She had a hard time. She didn't have an answer. It's like, lady, if you're going to be president, you gotta plan this stuff out.
Yeah, it is hard. I mean, what do you think? I go back and forth between this idea between the whole like make America great again movement, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Who cares? I agree, but I do go back and forth between. I'm definitely a person of no war, for sure. But what if? I'm just saying. What if? I'm just being the other side to this. What if the whole like to make America great means you do need to do things in other countries? What if we just hunker all in America? We make sure the streets are clean and we make sure everyone's having a great life, and then all the countries gather together one day and line our borders and do not want us to exist. I'm just saying, what if that were to happen? And
yeah, I mean,
maybe
there's a
that's why you
healthy
do need to
medium, but
kind
I
of
think we can't even have the conversation until this country is healthy, and right now it's not healthy in
get
so
the
many
country-
aspects.
so the
culturally,
MAGA
financially.
So the new MAGA is get the country freaking rock solid, full erect, full freaking no ED.
Yeah, and then we can
natural.
talk. But we got to get there first.
We got to get there, and then we start pushing out and making sure, Greenland's on lock. No capturing presidents.
The Greenland
No.
thing is so silly, such a distraction or whatever.
What if we need oil, man? We can't go get it from other people.
Well, watch the way they frame the whole Venezuela thing is, how it's going to be healthy for our oil industry. Gas prices gone up, and they're not
Yeah.
going to go down. It's not going to change anything. I don't know.
Yeah.
We've got a winter
hard.
weather system moving in here.
It's a lot
light
of winter.
drizzles.
It's a lot of winter.
Huh?
A lot of winter energy going on. It's cold outside. It's raining. Everyone's forgotten about ICE and immigration. That's already gone in the news. But you know what? We're kind of just screwed over here, We're kind of screwed. So everything's so quick. There's just... I think I need to run for mayor. Speaking of which, we're going to have a talk with a mayor after this podcast. Phone call.
I think I might let my secretary handle that one.
If you guys aren't tracking, we did get in contact with the mayor of Lake Forest, also Foothill Ranch.
As for the last episode, when I
Slander.
tongue-in-cheek, I was just joking, looking for content, trying to get some viewers, whatever. Just kind of berated a neighboring town, and we now are in communications with a seated member of the board,
the mayor of
the
Lake
mayor,
Forest.
and we're going to try and calm the waters.
We're going to call him, talk to him, try to get him on the podcast right after this.
And I will not stop until we have a gigantic golden key to the city, key to Lake Forest, mounted behind us.
Oh, God.
And I want to do the ribbon cutting at the new Costco. I want to be the one to cut the ribbon.
We should ask to do that. We should definitely ask the podcast. Ribbon cut there. He's listening now. What are you doing after this, man? Shit.
Oh, just home improvement things, getting some things built, hung up, helping out my family, being a father, just being a dad. That's what I'm doing, Don.
Fathering
Is
your
that
children.
enough for you?
Fathering your children.
Fathering my children.
Yeah.
That's what I should have said.
Yes, that's what I've been saying all along. That's what you have to do. I think I had a dream I was a dad last night. Boom!
Really?
Yeah.
And
I can't remember what was happening, but I think I had
what
to
was it?
console.
What was the tone of the dream?
I think I just had to console him. I think it was a boy, and I think he might have been, upset or something.
Startled?
And I had to, console him. That's all I remember. But
Well, you're well versed in knowing how to handle that because you did have quite a shaky LB little brother as a youth.
Very shaky.
That required some consoling and
very
some
shaky fellow. I'm in a box. I can't get up. No.
So you guys shared a room, and on occasion, Joey would wake up screaming that he was trapped in a box.
Yes.
And
I can't get out.
And you would have to tell him, no, brother, you're not in a box.
He's like, Joe, it's okay. You're not in a box. It's okay. I'm right here.
But he was
sleeping in a closet, sleeping with clothes hitting him, jeans hitting him, so he wasn't in a box.
With Lakers jerseys. Oh man.
Yes. What do we got coming up on the docket? Any big news coming up in the friend group? Other than Health and Fitness Magazine.
Health and Fitness Magazine, cast your vote. What is coming up, Dietrich?
Swallows Day. March, San Juan Capistrano.
Mardi Gras over.
Mardi Gras over.
Shia LaBeouf had a rough Mardi Gras. Yeah. I don't know what the poor fellow was up to down there. One too many hurricanes or whatever they're drinking at Mardi Gras. Yeah. I thought, for some reason, I thought he had become more monkish lately, and he was more spiritual and peaceful. And
maybe there's a meme of him playing a monk.
Well, I know he did do that, but I think that opened up his spiritual third eye, and I thought he did go like live in a monastery, or he converted to Catholicism. I thought he was on a more virtuous path.
Yeah.
And then I opened my phone and I see him getting curb stomped on Bourbon Street.
Is he?
No, I mean he was getting beat up
by people.
Yeah, but he was he was like no. He was like starting fights outside of a bar, like yelling in this dude's face, and people are telling him to calm down. And I think he like mushed a guy's face.
I mean,
and then in another clip, he's like getting beat up, and he's like sitting on the ground, obviously very vulnerable. The guy could just knee him in the head if he wants, but there's a guy like standing over him, like, stay down, don't get up, like yelling at him after the guy already seated him, like saying, we're done, so he got into a skirmish. It's unfortunate.
Oh, and you're famous. Don't go out and drink with the crowd, but the population, because they're going to probably annoy the living hell out of you, and then you're going to get drunk, and then you're going to be annoyed, and then things are going to happen that are bad. So don't be dumb.
I enjoy Shia. I think he's an interesting
He's probably normal
guy, and he's a good actor.
Yeah.
He's an amazing actor. He's a classic symptom of a child star thing, where it never seems to be an easy path for them.
Yeah, I think you go out with friends. Go out with friends. Have a backup. Have a posse with you. Don't
it seemed like he was solo. It did not seem like anybody was there.
He probably wants to feel like he's normal with the people. It's just like, dude, you
got to recognize you can't do that.
You're not.
Yeah.
And people are going to annoy the living hell out of you, and you're going to get annoyed, and you're going to.
But it really does seem, from what I saw, like he was the antagonizer.
Probably was, after being annoyed that much by people.
Yeah.
People probably kept coming up to him saying lines from movies, pictures, and after a while and a couple of drinks in you're going to get so annoyed. You're not
living in reality.
And then you're going to get, or maybe he's just a bad drunk. Maybe he's just an angry drunk.
It's probably that too. Yeah.
So.
I think he's been in other, instances like this. It's kind of like Kanye,
I've had multiple terrible times being drunk, and I'm happy when I get drunk. And I've been in fights and problems, so it's like, and I'm not even famous.
Have you ever, did we talk about this? Have you ever seen, maybe we talked about it, because I feel like we talk about him a lot, Mark McGrath. But
we talked about him on Lake Michiviejo.
Okay. But have you ever seen the clip of him losing it on the people?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because the guy says sugar gay. And he goes, who said that? And he gets so mad at like this 17-year-old kid for saying sugar gay.
Sugar gay. Say it again.
And I think it's like early 2000s. I think he's still the man at this point. He's looks maxing. He's mogging. He might even have been mewing at the time. He was doing that before there were terms for it, with the frosted tips and all that. And he did not like the sugar gay comment, and he gets so mad. It's so funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where do you think? I was just talking about this morning with Jordan. Where do you think podcasting is going to be in 16 years?
16 years?
Yeah. 15.
Oh, well, right now it's considered new media, right? Mm-hmm. That's what they're saying. It's new media. And then Trump utilized new media to get himself elected by going on all the pods.
Correct.
And letting what do they call the
independent?
No, but what do they call the old
legacy media?
Legacy media, Legacy media is dead. It's all about new media. Well, in 16 years, it's not going to be new media anymore. So if it is still as popular as it is now and a viable source of entertainment for the masses, absolute power corrupts absolutely. If it continues on the trajectory it's on, it will just mutate into another form of what NBC is. You know what I mean? With, corporate sponsors and ideologies to uphold and, vaccine company, big pharma input, brought to you by Pfizer type energy. So we're never going to say anything bad about any pharmaceuticals kind of situation. Maybe it goes there. Maybe it stays kind of more pirate independent, but I don't know. In 16 years, I don't know. It's silly to think that everybody still carries around a little screen smartphone in their pocket. It could go on to something else,
Glasses, using the thumb. Wait, I think they already have that, right?
Yeah, they already have that. Neural link.
Yeah.
Neural linking.
Mm-hmm. Kind of scary.
I saw a clip of a girl that got thrown into jail, like county or city jail or something, I think in Atlanta, and they did not take off her Meta glasses. And she was in there like, "Hey, girl," and everyone's like, they're all people that got locked up for being out partying. It was like a rowdy Friday night, and there's all this crazy first-person video of this girl in jail. It was like, wow, that's crazy, because they're so new that maybe some old cop that's been on the beat since the 70s. She didn't have tinted frames, and they're like, we can't take her glasses. She needs them to see. But she was just filming her whole jail experience.
The whole jail experience. Wow.
So that was crazy. Wow. I don't know why.
I don't know. Just curious. I think it's just such an interesting thing that I'm now thinking about kids and children and sperm count, yada yada yada. But I think you might have missed my sperm count joke. No big deal. But
you're thinking about kids and your sperm count.
Yeah,
and if
kids
those
and all
are
that, and just thinking like how being 16 if I have a kid next year.
Yeah.
And 16 years from now, he's 16
years old,
and they were watching me talk about, poop and baby wipes and, wet wipes and whatever was going on in today's news, what they're going to think. And in a way, I feel like it's just, I don't know. I kind of think everyone should almost have a podcast in a way.
Is that what you sum up is that the summation of our, our conversations is poop, baby wipes, and wet wipes?
No, me specifically.
Okay.
Me specifically. No, I know I don't only talk about that. I just think it would be, if I could have my grandpa, if I could go back on YouTube and look up Grandpa Dante, and I could go back and he's talking about World War II. How freaking awesome would that be? And I get to see his mannerisms and how I'm like him. And then I can look at my dad and see what he was doing at 26. I feel like in a way it's like you're like your own personalized biography time capsule that I think everyone should have. And if you
yes, but it can also be weaponized against you by Palantir or by mass surveillance, or AI will take your voice and your face and then send a video to your family of you in a cave saying, I'm trapped, please send me send 1,000 Bitcoin to this address, or I'm never getting out of this cave.
I think we know that now. Now we get it.
Speaking of caves, last thing I want to touch on, have we talked about this? Being ex-military, do you have any intel or any inside scoop on the giant of Kandahar?
Yes, I've heard people talk about that.
Was he real?
I don't know. It's crazy though. He's freaking 10 feet. He was eating people, killing a bunch of people.
The U.S. military found a mythological Greek cyclops in the mountains of Iraq.
Yes,
and killed it.
I think Mr. Ballin talked about that.
Huh?
Mr. Ballin, the Navy SEAL guy.
Oh yeah.
I think he talks about that as well. Maybe.
I'm captivated by, I'm not a believer per se, but by people.
I like giant theory.
Giant theory. Flat
I love
Earth is
giant
one.
theory.
Giant is kind of flat Earth adjacent. And how anytime giant bones are just because there's giants in the Bible, right? Isn't there?
I believe so. And also in the Bible, people are living for like 700 years.
Yeah, that might be real too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you have to ask, though, there can't just be one giant of Kandahar unless he lives to 1,000 and he's the last of his kind.
Could be.
But it's kind of like Bigfoot,
like
where
having
it's
one
like
panther.
to admit the existence of the giant of Kandahar or Bigfoot,
Yeah.
you have to admit the existence of the species because they have to populate. And,
How was he born? And yeah.
how was he born and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Unless you can go on down the path of their interdimensional travelers and they're actually either spiritual or extraterrestrial entities, which Bigfoot,
An angel or demon, honestly.
angel or demon as well. So I guess the possibilities are infinite.
In a way, I think just how like they have species die out, like the black freaking horned rhino or whatever it's called. It's like there's one or two left of certain species. So maybe if you're a giant living in the mountains, it's like, hey, I got one of me left.
Yeah.
My wife died, and I just sit up here and I live till 1,000, and hopefully I don't die.
Okay.
And I eat goats and people.
The giant of Kandahar. Well, they say with giant theory too, like all on the old churches and stuff, the doors are like 30
Yeah.
feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
They found
Exactly.
swords. There's like a Japanese sword they found that's like 19 feet long.
Yeah.
Is a modern military legend that surfaced around 2008, 2010 in paranormal circles. They say a special forces team went missing, a rescue unit was sent, and they encountered a 12 to 15 foot tall red-haired humanoid giant living in a cave. He had double rows of teeth, 6 fingers on each hand, and killed one soldier with a spear. The team then shot and killed the creature after a prolonged firefight. The body was said to have been flown out on a transport aircraft and the event covered up by the military. Yeah, the Nephilim. It's connected to the Nephilim people of the Bible.
Yeah.
And this is in a biblical region in Afghanistan. And there's no credible documentation, reports, photos. It's only kind of lore.
Scary.
Yeah, I'd like to believe that he was there, and maybe he should still be alive in the same sense of Harambe. Maybe he was just misinterpreted or misunderstood.
Hold on. I'm looking at one more thing.
I hope the Giant of Kandahar and Harambe are having a soy latte and playing some Sudoku together in the courtyards of the pearly gates somewhere.
I miss Harambe. Didn't he die in 2016? Harambe?
Yes,
Or
that's when
2015.
the cultural shift happened and we began spiraling into doom the moment the bullet entered that sweet gorilla.
Mm-hmm. I've been really into satanic ritual therapy.
That's not good.
As in looking at survivors and listening to survivors on podcasts and videos and reading about the same type of stories they all have about being born into a satanic cult, going through the certain things like child death matches, breeding, so going to a place and breeding with women all day every day for years as a 12-year-old.
You're going dark real quick. I was just going giant theory, dude. Lord.
I've been now with Epstein files, and it's just like it's all matching up. And people used to call these people that were in satanic cult therapy like they couldn't heal from what they've seen.
Yes.
The people that survived it, and there's hundreds. And now with all these files coming out, it's all matching up, and it's just like, oh yeah, what they are talking about is true. People like to say that they were going through a phase in the 80s and 90s of like satanic panic.
And this is the new satanic panic, the Epstein
this isn't
stuff.
the
but
new. It's just confirming
it's
that
confirmed,
what
yeah.
people were saying was happening. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
it's
they're trapping
shocking.
me and making me eat shit like babies.
It's shocking. It's not a larger story than it is. And it's going to take...
It's trying to fade out. It's trying to fade out in existence.
But Lord protect old Thomas Massey and the other guy, Raw something.
Rokana.
Rokana. They seem to be fighting the good fight.
Yeah.
They've got to be scared for their lives,
Oh yeah.
big time. And they single-handedly didn't let this die. They forced Trump. They had the vote and everything. Like, they forced this to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So it's insane that they're alive. Oh, and we were talking about maybe JEE Vacation. Maybe he's still alive because he was playing Fortnite. I guess in the files, one of his FedEx passwords or something was unredacted, and people were able to access his FedEx account or something, UPS maybe, and it was still
Active.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whether it's him or not, but he's still ordering crap, Snuggies and whatever, who knows.
Snuggies. Yeah.
Slap
Him
chops.
winning the lottery twice or something.
Winning the lottery. Yeah.
80 mil. Whatevs, man. We just need to we need to get a legit guest on here that knows everything and just start talking.
Yes. Yes. We need to get Joey back.
I don't think we hope Joey comes back.
We need to have
I
a
don't think
chat
he's
with
gonna
Joey.
come back. It's okay. He's in fourth quadrant.
He's in the fourth quadrant. Look at that sweet bird.
Where?
That's our little sign there. I don't know what it means. On the fire hydrant.
Look at him.
A little sparrow. Sparrow's Day.
What time is it? It's almost at 2.
It's time for Daddy to hit the road, old fella.
Okay.
You are the giant of Kandahar. I am noticing your beard is red too, and your mustache. Yeah.
Interesting.
Thank
you. Thank you.
I want to say thank you, everyone. I'm going to take this time to. No, I'm kidding.
What? All right, man. Peace out.
You didn't even open your legendary
I know. I didn't.
ranch protein chips filled with nothing but sunflower, saf oil, rapeseed, grapeseed, all sorts of oils.
Filled with nothing but cakes.
Ciao.
Late.